Hey guys, what's going on? Nivens here. Time for your weekly rock wind-up. Well, Tenacious D might have taken home the Grammy for The Last in Line, their cover from Dio, but I do believe it was Mastodon who won the Grammys, not only for Best Dressed, but also for Brent Hinds getting kicked out of it. I guess he dropped a bunch of stuff on the floor, was a little tipsy, and they said, "You have to leave." And he said, "Why?" "Because you're being unruly." Mastodon also going to be kicking out every one of their albums from the Reprise label on vinyl starting on March 3rd. So if you're a fan of all things Mastodon, be on the lookout for that. Well, I know this will surprise many of you that it was not the lead story, but Foo Fighters frontman Dave Grohl to be the ambassador for Record Store Day. We've seen, I believe, Iggy Pop in the past, as well as Ozzy. Record Store Day will take place on April the 18th. It is a celebration of the mom and pop record shops all around the world, a lot of times with limited edition prints of vinyl and whatnot. So again, April the 18th, Record Store Day, Mr. Dave Grohl, the ambassador. Well, even though this directly competes with what I do here at 98.9 The Rock, I still want to give a shout out and congratulations to the 18th and Vine District, most notably the foundation, the Mutual Musicians Foundation. It's the Union Hall that has been around for quite some time, has seen some legendary performers and players entertain the masses inside of it. In fact, it still stays open on the weekends until 6 a.m. It's got a grandfather clause to allow for alcohol sales, not to encourage you to drink after all the bars have closed, but to respect the history of obviously Kansas City jazz. That being said, the FCC has green-lighted them to have a low-power wattage radio station broadcast from that area. It'll focus on Kansas City jazz and the music that really made up the Kansas City music scene. So I, for one, being a big music nerd, am very proud of these guys and what they've done. So congratulations once again to the foundation for pulling that off. Well, if maybe you're a stay-at-home mom or a college student or possibly someone that works nights, therefore you wake and bake and throw down a little bowl of Wheaties while you flip on The Price is Right this week, you might have seen Adam D from Killswitch Engage be a contestant. Not only was he a contestant, he won the whole shebang. Oh yeah! He even had his shorts on, flip-flops and everything, so kick ass, Adam. Kick ass. And to close out your weekly rock wind-up, some new music announcements came this week. For the first time in 13 years, Cold Chamber will drop a new album, Revile, May 19th via Roadrunner Records. A word on the street is Seven Dust are climbing back into the studio to work on a new plugged-in album. They were just part of the Shiprock cruise, so that's pretty cool. What else? Hollywood Undead, Day of the Dead will drop on the 31st of March. Finally got a date and a title for Faith No More. Soul Invictus will drop on May 19th. And coming on Tuesday, of course, Hell Yeah will be at the Midland. Mr. Vinnie Paul, drummer for Hell Yeah, acclaimed drummer, gonna finally, he's promising, get out his new cookbook. It'll be out right around the holidays, drumming up an appetite with Vinnie Paul. So if you're a fan of Mr. Vinnie Paul, be on the lookout for that. I'm Nivens. Thank you very much for tuning in to Weekly Rock Wind-Up. Of course, we got World of Wheels this weekend at Bartle Hall, so get out and enjoy that and have a great weekend.